Hi there, folks. How you doing? Welcome to Get Strumming. Now, I thought we'd have a look at the song Obla Dee Obla Da. It's one of Paul McCartney's songs from 1968. It was on the Beatles' White Album. One of those songs that John Lennon used to call Paul McCartney's granny songs, a bit like Maxwell's Silver Hammer. But I love it, and so does the group that I teach. So I thought we'd give it a go now. So what I've done is I've simplified it quite a little bit. So we're in a key that's easier to play on the ukulele, C major, the easiest of all keys. So what I'll do first of all is give you a little run through of the first verse, just so you can get a feel for it. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Okay then, so you probably saw something funky going on with the strumming hand. I'll get to that in a minute. But first, what I'm going to do is show you the chords that we're going to be using. So if you're familiar with ukulele chords, and you might find this a little bit boring, so you might want to just fast forward the next couple of minutes. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're in the key of C, so naturally we've got a C major chord. So using your third finger on the third fret first string. Then we've got a G major, so use your first finger on the second fret third string, second finger second fret first string, and third finger third fret second string. We've also got a G7, so use your first finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, third string, third finger, second fret, first string. We've also got C7, use your first finger on the first fret, first string. We've also got F major, so use your first finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string. Also got a little bit of A minor, so use your second finger on the second fret, fourth string for A minor. And that is the chords. Now, there's a few things you can do with regards to strumming. You can keep it really simple. If you're a beginner to the ukulele, just do simple downstrokes. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in the band. 2, 3, 4. So you're just keeping that gentle 4/4 beat. Or you can do a down up beat. Or if you want to make it especially funky, you can kind of give it like a more of a kind of reggae rhythm. So this is what I were doing. So what I'm doing there is down, up, and then I block the strings with the side of the palm of my hand. Down, up, block, and then I go up, down, up, block, up, down, up, block, up, down, up, block. So if you're not familiar with that strumming pattern, this might be a really good song to practice that kind of strumming pattern. So you start yourself off by going down, up, block, up, down, up, block, up, down, up, block, up, down, up, block, up. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in the band. So it might take you a few attempts to get that, because it is tricky. Whenever you're playing on the offbeat, things start to get a little bit tricky. But give it a practice. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to keep the strumming really simple, because I know a lot of people just want to get their heads around the chords first. So for the final run through, I'll employ the reggae rhythm, but for now, we'll keep it simple. Okay, so what we're going to do is simply start off with 2 bars on C major. So stay on the C. Desmond has a barrow in the... Now we go to G. Marketplace. Now to G7. Molly is the singer in a... Now to C. Band. Desmond says to C7. Molly, girl, I F. like your face. And Molly C says this as she G7 takes him by the back to C hand. Oh blah, now we're into the chorus, so stay on C. D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. And then you can go to the G7, la la ha la, life goes C on. Oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. Back to C, la la how the G7, life goes C on. Stay on the C. Desmond takes a trolley to the G jeweler's store. G7 buys a 20-carat golden C ring. Takes it back to C7. Molly waiting F at the door, and as C gives it to a G7, she begins to sing. Oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. C, la la how the G7, life goes C on. Oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. C, la la how the G7, life goes C on C7. Now we go into the middle section, so we go to the F. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet. Back to C, home, C7. Now to F, with a couple of kids running in the yard of C. Desmond and Molly, G7, Jones, back to C. Happy ever after in the G marketplace. G7, Desmond lets the children lend a C hand. Molly stays at C7, Holman does a F, pretty face, and in the C evening she's a G7, singer with the C band. Now to the chorus, oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. C, la la how the G7, life goes back to C on. Oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G7 on A minor, brah. C, la la how the G7, life goes C on C7. F, in a couple of years they have built a home sweet. Back to C, home, C7. F, with a couple of kids running in the yard of C. Desmond and Molly, G7, Jones, Now to C, happy ever after in the G marketplace. G7, Molly lets the children lend a C hand. Desmond stays at C7, Allman does his F, pretty face, and in the C evening he's a G7, singer with a C band. Oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. C, la la how the G7, life goes C on. Oh blah D, oh blah da, life goes G on A minor, brah. C, la la how the G7, life goes A minor on. And if you want some fun, sing G7, oh blah dee blah, C, da, boom. So you can do a last strum on the oh blah dee blah, da, boom, like that. Okay, so there we go. That was oh blah dee in the key of C major. The original key, I think, is in B flat, and we know where that leads us to, lots of bar chords. So I just thought I'll pop it up a couple of keys, a couple of steps to C major, and it's much easier to play on the uke. Okay, right, so here we go. So we're going to play it together this time. So don't forget, as always, I'm putting the chords and lyrics in the description to this video. So if you just click on the title of this video, excuse me, it'll take you to the chords and lyrics. So here we go. Deep breath. There we go. You can tell it's winter, can't you? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in the band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Oh, blah-dee, oh, blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah-dee, oh, blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler's store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Sing, oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home. And a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer with a band. Oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home. And a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer with a band. Yeah, oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh blah-dee, oh blah-da, life goes on. Brah, la, la, how the life goes on. And we want some fun, sing oh blah-dee, blah-da. There we are. That was Obladi Oblada, slightly simplified version. And as I say, you can choose which strumming pattern you prefer. As I say, for the beginners, I would recommend just keeping simple downstrokes, or even down up. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can do the. If you notice also, what I was doing in the middle section, the middle 8 section, is just reverting back to the down up. In a couple of years they have built a home sweet home. Just simply because the down up strumming on those bits seems to suit it a little bit better, and it provides a bit of a contrast between the verses and the choruses and the middle 8 section there. Good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial. And of course, as I always say, if you've got any songs you'd like me to teach you in the future, just leave me a message in the comment section and I will get back to you with a tutorial as quickly as possible. Take care for now and all the best. Bye-bye.